Oh, how long you got?
We don't have the money to sort of fund them.
Although, yeah, Adam, that's pretty much you in anyway, isn't it?
If I could replace Joe with any creator,
So how are we going to go with that, Roman Reigns?
100k plaque.
I suppose my biggest fear... He doesn't know what's coming.
Probably me knob.
I done good at turning that into a compliment there, didn't I? Yes! That's where it gets juicy. Thanks, on. A few weeks in the making this, like, but me, I'm Joe KENJA, as I'm known online. It's one of those where I was known as KENJA for a long time with me rap music and such like that, but known as Joe KENJA now through like NFTV. Young lad from Howden, just trying to make a living out of things, you know. That's pretty much it.
Hello everyone. Right, to start off with, my name's Adam, obviously known as blairzy on my channels. Bit of history about myself is I left school, went straight into warehousing. Few years of that, I met Joe, but things happen in life. Obviously I had my kids, my son has been diagnosed autistic, he goes to a special school, so I've quit work to obviously transport him to and from school, but it's freed up a hell of a lot of time to do what I want to do, and that is create videos. Whether that be gaming, I'm going to start doing real life vlogs, or with neLADS channel. I want to be able to spend all the time I've got into making great content for all these viewers that hopefully will come in time.
Wait, you're asking the wrong person realistically, because Adam's the creator of it, but the originator. But I suppose in the way I look at it, it's hard just to call it a gaming channel. It's like a challenge channel, and we do a lot of fun things, and it's to me it's about showcasing our personalities and who we are, what we are, and just going out there and trying to have some fun eventually with the public and such. But I would definitely say Adam's the one. He's the genius behind it all.
Well, basically, neLADS, I had the thought sitting in my PlayStation one night watching the Both Boys that it's not so easy, but to come up with these challenge ideas, there's so many you can think of. It's like an unlimited sort of video schedule you could create. Obviously you're just watching other people do sort of hide and seek, IRL bingo. We've recreated the Apex film. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of ideas you can actually select from to create videos for. My background, I wouldn't say I had the hardest of upbringings whatsoever. I mean, I am from Walker, so you would think that, but I mean, my upbringing and that's been spot on, to be fair. Couldn't ask for any better from my parents. And that's about it really. I can't really, obviously knocking about on the streets of Walker as a teenager isn't probably good for the old mind, but you know, you learn things on the street, and it does help you progress in life because you get a bit more street smarts about you from coming from these rough areas essentially.
My background, where to begin? How long do you all have? That's pretty much the top and bottom of that one. No, I used to do music, as I said earlier, and that was my big dream. I wanted to be on the stages, like living at large, you know, friggin' Eminem style, like yeah, we're gone, boosh, worldwide records and all that. But I do know the music scene in the northeast. It's hard to like to pin it down. So I ended up moving away from music for a while and got taken on by Newcastle Fans TV, who are like one of the biggest Newcastle fan channels in the northeast, in Newcastle. And I guess I was only meant to ever be an opinion because I went to the women's matches, and before I knew it, I was editing videos. I think within 3 months I was editing my first solo video down at Mancunian Unity, and I started really getting a taste for like, yeah, I like doing what I do here, but it wasn't a matter of wanting to do like, for me it wasn't a matter of trying to to be a big content creator like everyone else is out there. It was just trying to like have some fun, enjoy what I'm doing, and big up the people who I feel don't get bigged up enough by the other content creators who don't get enough coverage. You know, Newcastle United women, the pride I've got in being able to cover Newcastle United women week in, week out, being a season ticket holder is phenomenal. So and then it just progressed, and obviously I'm at the point now where, you know, it's neLADS, it's meat smoothies, it's pretty much anything if it involves a community or someone who's good-hearted or someone who deserves credit and recognition. That's my background, just bigging up the little people. You know, we were all there, and me and Adam, we've been the little people working in warehouses and that, mate. You know what I mean? Stacking shelves and that. You know, replaying. Striker, get a replaying, bro. So you know, I think it's just getting ourselves out of them positions, and our background is probably just, for me, a young council lad who got dragged up, not brought up, you know.
My strength, probably me knob. But no, on a serious note, I think we mind, because I feel like, I was mentioning to Joe before we even finished this, when you're planning out these videos, you feel like you're a movie director. It's mad, and editing things, and I feel like I'm getting better at that. I wouldn't say my strengths are massive in the content creating world that obviously some people are just naturally gifted with. I feel like I'm slightly a bit awkward on camera, as you probably tell in a few videos, but I feel like the directing of it is my strength towards this content creating world.
Big gun. No, I would say my strengths, I'd say I'm a very eccentric and unique character, and I don't feel like there's many people like me out there, and I would say that is my biggest strength. A lot of people think I am the way I am on camera, but people should see us off camera. Like, I'm wilder off camera, and it's hard trying to bring that side of us to the camera, because I'm always like, well, a lot of people watch these things that we do, and it kind of scares a little bit. What if I put people off who I am because I'm a little bit too crazy? So I would say my strength's definitely me unique character and me eccentric style, but outside of that, I wouldn't have a clue. It's one of those, I hate talking about myself as strengths, so oh, how long you got? Back at that. Nah, my weaknesses, consistency was always a big weakness of mine, and it still is to a degree. Smoothie time is probably the most consistent. Smoothie time and neLADS is probably the most consistent I've ever been with a project in my life. So consistency, I would say, is one of my weaknesses. You know, I find it hard with me mindset, whether I've got ADHD or not. I'm going through a process of that at the minute. Like OCD, yes, I do have. Sometimes people look at them things as labels, and for me, it's like, no, it's a way to find something to make stronger. So that's a weakness in my head that I know I can make stronger, I can build on. I would say my biggest weakness is the fact that I wear my heart on my sleeve, though. If it's not consistency, it's wearing my heart on my sleeve, and I believe everyone in this world has good in them. So my belief in people and my heart on my sleeve, I would say, is my biggest weakness. Like,
probably me knob. No, my weakness is publicly speaking. I think social anxiety is a massive thing, but I'm going to put my blinkers on, focus on the content, ignore everything anyone's got to say, and we're going to hit more public videos. We've got some big ideas that hopefully translate good into video, but we've got some good things coming, I think.
Get Adam off me back and stop messaging us every week saying, yeah, when we're doing a video. It's grown another channel and doing it with a really good mate. You know, like, growing it into something where, like, for me personally, I'm not speaking for Adam here as well, but for me personally, I would love to one day be able to do an neLADS video with one of the Newcastle United women players, you know, bringing them into it and showcasing the women's side of the game. Don't get us wrong, as much as I would love doing it with, like, you know, Bruno, or you know, bringing a Premier League player into it would be unbelievable, really unreal. For me, no, it's the lasses, because that's a community that started us off. So I suppose what I intend from it is for growth to a point where we are able to be financially free, have the kids looking up the way and go, do you know, nowadays you can do anything you set your mind on, and be able to do things with people, be able to just message someone and not think, like, we can message people now and be like, oh, would you do a video with me? And we might not even get a reply. I want to get to the point where we get a reply and it's maybe a no, you know? It's not quite a, we're going to get ignored, we might as well take a chance. It's a, we might get a no because they're going to reply to it because we're big enough. And yeah, just being financially free and having fun doing it with one of my best pals, you know? I don't think there's anything more that I could ask for from this channel. Obviously, if we made it to being millionaires as well, that's a bonus, but it's not the end goal for me.
I'd like to say global success, but I think that's been a little bit optimistic. I mean, you look at the both boys aside, man, Mr. Beast. We're trying to force ourselves into that niche of sort of them type of videos. It would be hard to recreate their views, subscribers as such, but you've got to have a goal. And I mean, if me and Joe could hit even 100,000 subscribers, that would be absolutely amazing. To be able to fund videos that we've got ideas for that at the minute is hard to put into action because we don't have the money to sort of fund them. I mean, we have got family lives, kids, all that, etc. And obviously we're doing this as an addition, but if we were to be able to create content that was making money, we'd be able to push out better videos for all the viewers.
And the advantages, I don't think we've got to the point where my advantages have been really utilised yet, and I think we're going to go back to that side of us being an eccentric, outgoing character. And I feel like when we're getting into some of the ideas we've got, like, I know there's an amazing idea that Adam's got for a bingo card. I'll not say too much though. He's peeled for that. Where when we're going out and about and we're bringing the public in and it's me versus Adam, I feel like a lot of the time I'm going to be a lot stronger at going out there and being able to draw more people in. I've got to admit it, originally I thought the gaming side of things would have been Adam's ball court, but as seen in one of our early videos, that wasn't the case. I done well there. But I think for me it's definitely it's the fact of I've got a more outgoing character, and when we go out there I feel like I'm going to be able to draw people in quicker, and I'll ask 10 people, Adam will ask 5, you know. So I think that's my advantage, being outgoing.
My advantage and challenges, I'd say gaming, but Joe smashed us in the competition one, to be fair. I did beat him 10-0 on FIFA. We're there, so I'm gonna say FIFA at the minute's probably me strength. But I don't know, actually I won that Apex one as well. Maybe it's the adventuring ones I might be quite good at as well. But ask us this in a year's time. We'll do this video again at a milestone. Ask us then, I might have some more for you.
Careful who you're seeing, mate.
No questions whatsoever. If I could replace Joe with any creator, it'd be #blairzy. If this clip ever gets to him, you fuck Cole off, I'll fuck Joe off, and we'll start a channel. Yeah. No, I'm joking, but I'd love a collab. Even, do you know what I mean? Even a collab with someone like #blairzy would be absolutely outstanding. But aye, that's my answer for that one.
Any creator. Oh, I'm gonna go big here. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll replace my Robin Armstrong. No, I'm gonna go big here. I'm gonna go someone global. If I could replace him with anyone, and it has to be someone, I suppose, who fits with the channel, because I was going to turn around and say the guy from Bald and Bankrupt there. Although, yeah, Adam, that's pretty much you in any isn't it? I'm hairy and bankrupt, so don't worry. Creator. I love creator. C-R-A-T-O-R. Yes. He was one of the first sort of gaming YouTubers who I ever watched. And his style is how outgoing and eccentric he is. It would be absolutely batshit crazy. Sorry to swear, but it would be just lunacy every single time, and it would be hard to keep up with him in the sense of like how outgoing and eccentric he is. So if I was going to replace Adam with someone, I'm replacing him with a creator. Suppose I've already touched down upon it in the sense of doing a video with the Newcastle United women, but what would I like to do? So I can't remember what he's called. There's another creator out there who does football videos, and he was able to get Georgia Stanway and I think Lucy Bronze in an interview style skill shootout. So for me, I would love to do the dream video would be to do some sort of skill shootout with Jodie Bartle, Emma Kelly and Anna Soulsby. Like, they would be the three who I would love to do the interview / challenge with. I know all three of them would tan me in any football skill challenge out there. And now that, but interview style, it's mad because I've interviewed all three of them. It's a strange one, but I would love to do it where we're out there having fun and I get to bring their characters out and my characters bounce with them. I guess that would be my dream video, or actually absolutely wild and out there, but being able to do a wrestling video with Roman Reigns. You know, maybe get body slammed by Roman Reigns or something like that. I think that would be a really, really good dream video. So I'm gonna go with that, Roman Reigns. Doing a wrestling video with Roman Reigns where Roman Reigns body slams us and maybe he's trying to do a spear on him or something like that, and in the mix we get to have a bit of a crack on and stuff. That would be the dream.
Dream video would, depends which way you look at it. If in an ideal world, I'd love to be on a Sidemen hide and seek, but from our video perspective, I would love to organise a massive hide and seek for North East content. Well, it doesn't even have to be North East, but content creators. Or I would love to organise a creators charity match, like the Sidemen charity match. Obviously nowhere near as big, but I think something like that would be absolutely outstanding.
What's next for the channel? I mean, we talk all the time. We've got a hell of a lot of ideas in the pipeline. You know, it blows me away how many ideas Adam comes up with, and sometimes I'm almost like, whoa, I'm so far behind and barely putting anything into this channel compared to him. And I do then remember, obviously there's multiple channels and multiple things that I do, and I'm like, look, I'm trying to create for multiple things, so I understand, and it's his brainchild, so almost naturally he brings a hell of a lot more ideas because it was his sort of central point that brainstormed into this thing that we're doing. I would say the things to look out for next is, from my personal level, something I'm really looking forward to is bringing the public in. We are laying the groundwork for bringing the public in and challenging the public. Whether that's me and Adam with our own little teams, or whether it's pitting two random people against each other, they're two things that definitely you need to look out for. Public challenges. Keep your eyes peeled for that. That's bigger next.
What's next? 100k plaque.
So this is our turn now to ask some questions, and I suppose this is where the challenge and the fun comes from. So I'm going to put Adam in the hot seat first. He doesn't know what's coming.
My biggest fear, spiders. So Devon can't get a tarantula. No, but I've had some bad experiences with spiders. I don't know why, I just never liked them. Never ever liked them.
Bush truck a trial coming.
Don't put me on, I'm a celeb, that's not happening.
Without being like emotional and being like, oh, I'm scared to lose like my family and such like that. That's genuinely my biggest fear. But I suppose my biggest fear is, we're speaking of things that you can challenge, heights, but. And that's just giving something Adam back, so when I torture him with a spider, you can torture me with some sort of height challenge, you know what I mean? Heights is my biggest physical fear, but my biggest fear in this life is not leaving a legacy. And now people's determination about what legacy is very different. But for me, it's something for like when I'm long gone and such. Something for my daughter and her kids after her kids can look back and be like, yeah, that was my great granddad, that was my granddad, you know, like that's what he did. So I would say leaving a legacy, not leaving a legacy, that's my biggest fear.
My biggest personal goal realistically is to create an income from creating content that I enjoy, so that me and my partner both do not have to work and we can give full focus to an autistic son. That's basically my goals.
Financial freedom. It's not about being rich. It's not about like being able to go out and buy like designer gear. It's not all that. It's just being able to do what I want every day. You know, and not have to worry about, oh, I need to keep this 20 quid for shopping. I need to keep this 40 quid. Like, bills are paid, daughter's fed, family's happy, partner's good, house is paid off. You know. Financial freedom to just be able to get up one day and go, do you know, nowadays I'm going to Manchester today, you know, just because I can. Financial freedom, that's my biggest personal goal.
My best life accomplishment, definitely kids. Driving's up there. Kids, definitely kids.
Obviously, like Adam said before, me daughter, that's a given, but biggest life accomplishment. There's a few out there, I would say. Performing on stage. I've always loved performing on stage, my music. The work I've done for Newcastle Fans TV with Newcastle United Women and helping. Nowadays, that's one of my biggest accomplishments that I would say that comes to the top of my head, is the fact that I've been able to, as much as I probably wouldn't get credited for it nowadays with the way the community's a bit divided, I remember Newcastle United Women matches when me and Emmy first started going, and there was literally 20 of us. There was me, there was Bernie, there was Cozy, there was Lee, there was Pete Adnett. There wasn't many of us going up to Druid Park and Cochrane Park and stuff and sitting in the stands and chanting away. And then with the work me and Lee and Bernie did and trying to get more people in and covering the team when literally no one would cover the team, no BBC, no ITV, we were the only ones who were covering Newcastle United Women. And sitting there that day when we got promoted and seeing Kingston Park filled out with 10,000 people and people coming up to us being like, yeah, we wouldn't be here if we hadn't watched your videos. Still to this day, people come up and they're like, oh, we started coming to this because we've seen your video and we've seen the atmosphere and we've seen the chants and we've seen the joy that you've had when you were here. So I'd say my biggest accomplishment for me personally is being a contributing factor to building that women's community up at Newcastle United Women. I'm very, very, very proud of that.
Biggest regret is, like I said before about my weaknesses, is not being more socially speaking. I wish I had the mindset to just be able to just speak what I want to say and not be ridiculed as such and not think about other people's opinions. I am on track to forget about everyone else, to be fair. My content seems to be getting a bit more like spoken. I'm coming across a bit better, but that's definitely me one regret, is not just fucking everyone else off and thinking who cares what anyone else thinks.
I guess wasting so many years on the wrong people, you know, like I used to have a big circle around us. Like I would sit and have like 20, 30, 40 friends, and for me personally, if I had the likes of Adam around sooner, I feel like it would be much, much more that I would get from my life, and I wouldn't have wasted so many years like with cannabis and with drinking and with just wasting weekends away. My biggest regret, wasting time on the wrong people. I think that's very similar to you actually, Adam, isn't it really?
That's where it gets juicy.
His hair.
Yes!
Personality. Andy loves that. Well, to be fair, we actually bonded our Marvel. I seen him talking to the manager at work about Spider-Man and I had to butt in on the conversation. And then from then on, it's literally been pals since. So to be fair, we enjoy quite a lot of the same things, to be honest.
So, Do you know what it is? A while ago, if you had asked us before we started any lads, generally what I love most about you, mate, is would have been like the banter that we have, you know, the Marvel stuff, the in-depth theories that we have, like some of the theories we've come up with for Marvel over the years is insane, and I love that. Since starting any lads, and genuinely, mate, I mean this, like, do not ever shy away from this, but your creative mind is phenomenal, and there's a lot of times when you're bombarding me with ideas and I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? And it blows my mind. I did not know you had the creative mind that you do, and it's been probably my favourite thing to discover about you. I've spoken to my partner about it a lot, I've spoken to my friends a lot, I've like Benji, my brother and stuff, and I've really enjoyed seeing this creative side to you. Honestly, mate, it's phenomenal, and don't ever let it go. Just keep growing with it, because it's an amazing trait that you've got there.
He doesn't reply for about 3 or 4 days, maybe he's even a month. I bet you there's some people watching this that have messaged him and he still hasn't replied to you. But aye, that's it. He doesn't reply.
It's damn true, right?
What do I dislike most about you? Probably, and it's one of those that I know you're working on, but how nervous you get out there sometimes, and how nervous sometimes you'll get on camera when you've got a microphone next to you, and I'm always like, Adam, you've got this creative flair, like, stop it, stop putting that brick wall in front of yourself, stop it, just speak more, people are interested, I'm interested, for goodness sake. Like, so I would say the biggest thing I dislike about you, and it's a hard thing to say to dislike, because it comes with the territory of people's own struggles and stuff like that, but I know you're growing out of it, but you would I call it shyness, or your anxious nature? One of those two, I would say. That's the thing I dislike most about you, is that side of you where, like, you're a bit nervous and such about certain things, and I'm like, nah, you don't need to be, mate. You're friggin' fantastic at what you do. Keep doing it. I done good at turning that into a compliment there, didn't I?
Right, and that's going to be the end of the questions, but thank you so much for watching and taking your time to discover more about me and Joe. Hit the like, subscribe, and there's going to be more fun content to come. See you in a bit.
Spider!
Fuck's sake.